Hi friends, my name is Coding Krishna. I'm from Pioneer Coders. Please visit our website for more videos and tutorials. Live chat with our experts for getting installing the softwares or projects which we want it up. Okay, today I'm going to discuss about static, how to when to use the static methods and instance methods. That's what which I want to discuss about it. Okay, I'm taking a let's see the thumb rule of taking any method as a static method is, does it make sense to call a method even if no object has been constructed yet? If that is the case, you can take it as a static method. Let's take an example and then I'll explain this particular. Okay, I have a static method uses. I have created a class called student. So if you see this particular class student, I have an ID, name and marks, mobile number, email, and then I have taken a variable, static variable, college name. Okay, I hope you guys are already aware about the what is static method, static variables, and then that is assumption of this particular class. So I created a class static variable, okay, college name, because of all the students within the same college have the same college name. So that's why instead of making as a instance variable, I made it as a okay static variable. Now I have a methods like display student info. So what this exactly this method will do is, this method is depends on the instance values of this particular student object. So it just displaying the all the students information. And then I have one more method called calculate total marks, whereas I am getting the marks of individual marks and I am making as a total, and I am just displaying that particular total marks. Okay, and I have two more methods, send SMS and then send email. So if I know the from and to, I can able to send the SMS and email to this particular student. Okay, but if you see, okay, so in this case the display student information and total marks, these two methods is depending on the okay actual student instance data, that nothing but okay student data like name, marks, all these things. It depends on to display I need all the student information, whereas to calculate the marks I need marks of the students. Then it is making sense creating the instance methods, these two. If you see, I have written a public void. Okay, but in this case I made as instance methods like send SMS and email. Okay, but I'll explain you what is the best approach, whether I have to take it this as instance variable or a non-instance variable, instance method or a non-instance method, sorry. So when you want to take it as an instance method, the thing is this particular send SMS and email methods is not depending on the any data directly of this particular student. You can take it for a generalized like any student you can send if you know the from address and to address a mail. So if you write as an instance method, yeah, it will work, still works if you run. I have created a one public app main. So in this, I am just running this particular application. So this part when I run, okay, it will create. I'm creating a student object and then I'm calling display students and then okay, calculate the total marks and then I'm calling the send email and send SMS and then send email methods. So here I'm just calling send email and then send SMS. Now if you see, if you run this program, but it definitely works, and then it will display the student information over here, and then it will calls the calculation of the total, and then it will print the total marks of the student. And then if I call send email, it will also call the send email and send SMS methods. But the thumb rule is if you see here, the send email and send SMS methods is not directly depending on the any data of okay student. Okay, so without the student information also I can, if I know okay from address to address, I can send nothing but from uh, number and to number. If I know, I can send SMS. Okay, if I know from mail ID and to mail ID, I can send email to particular user. So but it is not directly relating to the student object. Now in this case, the best approach is, instead of making this as a instance methods of a student class, what I can do is I can remove this particular methods, and then I can move into a utility class. Okay, that utility class I am just made it as a static method. So anybody want to send a mail, okay, then they can call this send mail by passing the from and to addresses, and it will send. Anybody want to send SMS, they can pass the from and to address, and it will simply sends the SMS. Assume that. Okay, so now I made these two methods as static methods. So I can call these particular methods using class name directly, utilities dot send SMS or utilities dot send email. So now if I go to my main method, instead of calling through instance, what I am doing is I am calling from a utility class. So directly from a utility class, what I am doing is, okay, I just, okay, from a utility class, nothing but from the utility, I'm sending the email, and then I'm sending the SMS to from this mobile number to this mobile number. So now this send email and send SMS methods is not, okay, depending on the any object level data and stuff. Okay, it is depending on the, okay, parameters or arguments of this particular send SMS or send email methods. So if you see this, okay, if you know the from and to numbers, mobile numbers, then it will able to send. If you know from and to email IDs, it will automatically sends. So it is not depending on the any object data and stuff. It is depending on the, okay, parameters which is required for this particular method. Now if you run this, okay, directly I can run this, and I can see that, okay, sending SMS from this particular, sending email from this particular user. Okay, so the now you guys, I hope you guys understood that when to use a static. Okay, whenever a method which is not depending on any object data directly, okay, irrespective of the, okay, objects, then if you want to use, then you can use the static methods. Okay, so I hope you guys are clear with, okay, when to use static and when to use instance methods. Instance methods we use whenever you want to direct usage of your instance data. Okay, I hope you guys understood when to use static, when to use instance method. Thank you. Please subscribe to Online Coders for more videos and tutorials. Thank you.